thing about that dude that they killed?
What dude they killed?
That insurance guy?
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
And you see,
Norwegian.
yeah, no one knows the struggle I have besides somebody, especially like a patient with prosthetics. Like, bro, like if you want something nice and you got shit, especially you know in healthcare, you got shit, which their insurance ain't too bad for like medicine and shit, but for prosthetics, you ain't getting nothing fancy. You about to get the bottom barrel. They don't approve jack shit. That's what my boss was saying. He was like, I bet it's because they didn't fucking want to approve nothing.
And he said he come from a rich family though. He had a major back surgery or something?
Yeah, I think I seen something like his X-rays of his back or something where he's got all kind of stuff.
Yeah, I saw them pins.
Yeah.
That look beautiful.
We gonna see.
Man, yeah, he had.
If this is too tall though, like I said, I'm gonna swap. You see how that this piece down here is a lot smaller than this one?
Yeah.
So if the height is too tall, we can go down right here. Okay. Another thing I wanted to see is if you can use a longer pin with this one, because that piece is a little longer, instead of having to, but I did bring short pins too, in case we have to use short pins. I know I got about fucking 17 of these.
Yeah, this the final call for me. I'm more than certain. This might be I'm more than certain that this the final call for me because of prosthesis.
Yeah.
This is the last one.
Why?
I'm tired. I'm tired.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You're not gonna want another one?
I'm fighting with it now, bro. To be honest.
Yeah.
Like a lot of wear and tear on my back.
Right. I understand that completely. All right, we're gonna see. Everything's just even right now. So let's see what's sliding on.
Oh, that's a good thing. Okay. With the okay.
Yeah, you can keep the sock on there. Watch, pull the edge of that sock up. Yeah, just go over it. You might have to try to work it in there to get it to click. There you go. And also you're on a shoe, so. High?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, let us see.
Yeah.
All right, sit down for me. So actually, I think it's too tall right here. You see how it's a little bit higher right here? And it's actually even right here. So I'm gonna see about this piece right here, slide this on. How it felt when you stood up. And don't worry about that piece coming out there. I'm just gonna, this double-sided tape, we're gonna be able to slide that back in there. Oh, let me look at this dude. Let me mark this first before I start messing around.
Yeah, I like how thin it is. The other one you have.
Thick.
Oh,
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah. So the thicker material is good for suction. So, but because with suction, you need something that is going to grip. That doesn't, the seal of the suction liner won't grip to that material. But that thicker stuff, it's like rubbery rather than like a plastic kind of feeling. Let me see.
Gotta break it
It
in.
went down.
Just gotta break it in.
Let's go. Yeah, so for whatever reason, Autobot, who makes this knee, they use I think it's a 36. this pipe circumference is a 36. What we use on every other knee, for whatever reason, is a, whatever this is, a 30. Yeah, so this is a 32, I think. This is a 30. So even if I would have had to, let's say if it would have been too short, I don't have a pipe like this, so I would have had to order a pipe. Good thing is that whoever messed with this leg before, probably, she made it taller by just going up with this.
Yeah, that's what she did.
Yeah, so I just brought it back down, so that's probably gonna work right there. Why slide that piece off? This piece, slide this off here. And then we'll just put it back in here for now. Just like that. And then we can do all adjustments we gotta do and what we need to do. Might still be a little bit too tall. No, it's good. All right, go ahead and walk on that. And you tell me what if you notice anything. You gotta come forward.
Oh, yeah, something hurt.
What's hurting? In the back?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead, sit down. It's going. It's
Okay. Probably could.
You need to just show me
Yeah, right here.
in there. Watch, pull your
I think
boxes
this
up a
need to
little
come
bit.
down some.
Let me see where at. Point to it again.
Right here. It's hurting right here.
Oh yeah, I see it. All right, hold
Probably
on.
we can trim this down some.
Yeah, watch. Come out of it right quick. But I want to see something because
All right.
I noticed whenever you just moved it, you was able to spin that leg. You don't want to be able to do that. So throw on this 3 over that 5. And until you gain your weight back, you might have to wear 8 plus socks.
This is on this side.
Well, normally it's on the inside, but I didn't know you liked it on the outside.
No, it's okay.
Okay.
I'm just so used to doing it
Right.
right here.
It really doesn't matter what side it's on. It's kind of just the preference of a patient, really. But I might be able to bring this dude,
Yeah, that kind of.
turn it a little bit, whatever she said. I could trim this, but that sock should help you out, and I'm gonna turn this guy out just a little bit. Alright, let's see. Oh, too much. That's gonna be it right there. Try that. And then also what you could do is, since you're wearing socks, pull it over the edge of this edge. But I can hit like at the top and the back. If you pull it up, because they're really long. So if you pull it up and you pull it over this, it'll kind of help this out. But another thing too is that if this is digging into you, instead of cutting it, I heat it and then fold it over. I'll try that. Tighten this back up. Sure. Because I did turn the socket a little bit this way because it was a lot more that way. Let's see. Just make sure, yeah, watch, pull that up as high as it'll go. Yeah, there you go, like that. Definitely don't want that dude getting caught because that's gonna be painful. Let's see what that. And you'll kind of click down once, and then you can grab, if it's still digging into you, can grab that side knot. All right, must be a good one turn. All right, take some steps over that. You know,
No, that feels good. Yeah,
you don't have that lean no more either. So when you're standing up, I see from, now, like I said, this is gonna be preference really. From the side, I can bring the socket more comfortable if you're like, I can bring it to where you kind of like this, or I can, or because right now you're kind of like this a little bit, but I can pull you back a little bit. It just depends on what you like.
I am. Cause I don't notice. I'm so used to
You
walking.
feel higher?
I feel good. I really do. Cause I noticed
look
with that, I was a
Turn
little
around.
off.
Right. Well, you could 100% see it with that one. You were really
Right.
dipping. when you walk. Now
I don't want that.
now you're not dipping. It
Right.
might just take you a little while to
Get
get.
used. Right.
So let's say because you trained yourself to walk with that one. So now with something that's actually even, you're gonna have to kind of train yourself back. And as long as it's comfortable and it ain't bothering you.
Yeah,
And then
it's-
also too, so you get your weight back, and then you're wearing 8 ply, but you can feel that back in. That was the goal.
Mm-hmm. No, I love it. I really do love it.
Good deal.
I can feel that it's more comfortable already.
Well, the other one didn't even have a seat at all.
No, that thing was walking on that so bad. That's why.
That could be why your back's been messed up.
Well, that is why.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
it is. So yeah, I'd rather
So the
rather
biggest,
get used to this.
yeah. Well, I was going to say the biggest thing is gonna be it takes about 2 weeks to get used to the socket. So I'd say we do a follow up in about 2 weeks. Have Miss Marcy call you, or I can come back or whatever, and just seeing because you'll know the more you walk in it, you could be like, man, I feel like I'm leaning this way or doing something like that. Because the more you do.
I feel better. I really do feel better.
Just stand up straight. Actually, that's
Yeah,
good.
like when I do this with that one, I notice I can.
You like this.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's why she tried to lift it up more.
Correct.
She could've.
But the problem is that this was, you could even, if you put this next to there, this is this whole, from the bottom of this to the seat, this is where you measure from, right here to the bottom. It's like, that one is like a whole inch higher, because your leg is like an inch longer than this. But I will say, I think it's because they took the flexible out. Without the flexible in here, with the flexible in here, it was probably hot,
Yeah, part too. Yeah, you're right.
but it was so tight.
Yeah, I took it out purposely.
Correct, right, because it was too tight.
Yeah, too tight.
Exactly. So with this one, like I said, you got your socks, and then you're gonna be able to gain your weight back and fill it out more.
And he didn't want to fix it because he wanted to get paid again.
Yeah, well,
And I ain't wanting to get paid.
I'm not about to do that. I'd rather us take that, or just get you right to where you're happier. Yes,
Well, that feels
that
good.
looks a lot more even.
Feel good, it really do.
And then I brought these
It looks better too.
pieces. Yeah.
Like he give me that brown. That been going on for 50 years.
Yeah, well, you could do the carbon too, but he probably did the brown because he didn't know what you wanted. Or maybe, I don't know. I don't know what he wanted.
Technology, people.
Bro,
Prosthetic shop that I noticed, the majority of prosthetics I've been dealing with, they change with technology, and I think that's a good thing.
So we are one of the, I think
Like,
that,
look, y'all changing with technology.
yeah, that's all about, and especially
He
with
give me
the
everything old.
3D printed one that we talking about, yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That
Absolutely.
silver pipe, that's way from the 30s. That brown color, still from the 30s and 20s.
Yeah.
It's like, come on, man.
I don't think it's that old, but like the 90s.
Well, you know what I mean. Yeah, it's definitely not that old. You're right.
See, because in the 90s, which this is coming off of I'm pretty sure the 90s is whenever everyone swapped over to the acrylic resin, to this, how these are made. Before that, it was like
All wood.
Yeah.
It was all wood at one time.
And then now we're into like carbon fiber and all that stuff, the feet, and then who knows what it's gonna be next? I mean, whenever that,
Right.
I mean, you might end up having a leg that'll just do everything for you. That's one whole solid piece that is connected into your nerves. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, but I had to have the money to get that.
Insurance.
Yes, exactly.
All right, 2 small pins.
What about this part?
The foot gel?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I gotta look at your foot. Last time I was here, I didn't look at your foot. I need to get the part number of that foot to order the foot gel. So I'm gonna do that before I leave. I'm gonna grab that, and then basically what I'll do is,
I like that color.
as soon as what you talking about?
That color that's pipe.
Oh, this is just a sleeve that's over it.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean, I could probably see if I can slide that thing on there. The only problem is, like I said, it's
Big one.
yeah, this is smaller. That one's big.
Small.
Yeah, so it might not even fit on there. It kind of looks like you know what a fishing rod saver is?
Yeah, that's exactly
Yeah.
what it looks like.
All right, 2 new. You got to take that one off so I can cut it. You like it that length?
Which one?
Oh yeah, I need to pull that piece out of there too. Just the liner, your liner.
Yeah.
All right, because I'm gonna cut these to the same length as that liner. Let me pull this out here.
I saw a lady prosthetic. Hers was it had she had cartoons on.
Yeah, so if you had a t-shirt, you give me the t-shirt and we put the t-shirt over this before we laminate it, and it'll laminate the t-shirt
Right.
in there. Yeah. Alright, slide that. And then I'm gonna get this going. That's you?
Yeah.
Look at little you, bro. That's funny.
Yeah.
Me and my little girl look a lot alike as babies, but now she's starting to look like mom.
Yeah.
Another thing too is that you can take each liner off so I can cut it. But if you put on one of these new liners, it's definitely gonna fit a lot different because it's brand new. Watch, fold it inside out or right side up. Now, if I need to cut this again, I will.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm gonna do is before we put this back on, I'm gonna cut this and then you can tell me if I need to raise it or lower it. Now look, what I'm gonna do is, you want me to Loctite this thing in here or no? So I can put Loctite on this.
Okay.
And it's gonna like not bond it, but it's gonna make it never unscrew.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Because I was gonna say if you ever
Because I be having, if I walk so I have to
tighten it up,
take it off and tighten it up.
Yeah. I was gonna say because if like let's say if you get bodily fluids on this outside of the thing, or get mud on it or anything like that, or go swimming with it or something, you can throw it in the washing machine, but you don't want to wash it a lot. Like once in every blue moon, you can probably wash it, and then you just unscrew this. But if I put Loctite on here and it stays Loctite for a long time, you're gonna have to get a wrench and just like a pressing wrench or something to create little grooves on each side. You just unscrew it. All right, slide that on.
There's Loctite right there.
Yeah, that's Loctite. They got a few different kinds. They got a red kind, a blue kind. The blue kind comes apart. The red kind, that's what they put in engines, so it ain't coming apart. It'll stay bonded for a long time. Now, since it's brand new, like I said, it's gonna be tight, but it should be good. Can you tell me if it needs to be?
Yeah, it's tight.
Good?
Mm-hmm.
The length's good on it?
Mm-hmm.
All right, perfect.
In the USA.
Yeah. So
Perfect, right?
this one is technically this is a casting liner. Okay. And like whoever gave this to you wasn't supposed to give you this one.
It's,
Yeah. So she probably just gave it to you.
she went with this over.
Yeah, absolutely. So a casting liner is like what you would cast over. Like you wouldn't, but they're the same thing. It's just like you can't build this. But if she just gave it to you, then that's why she just gave it to you. But that one is like the real deal. That's the actual liner. Like
Okay.
yeah. Which it doesn't. I mean, like I said, it doesn't matter. But also too, I don't know if you know what these little green things are. If you ever walking and you hear it click, click, click on your lock, like it's coming from your lock, you hear it clicking, take this little green thing, slide it up on there, and it'll stop it from clicking. So when it clicks, the lock is getting stuck in between one of these, and it's just going click, click, click.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
got it.
So you got one of them, and then here you can slide these in there too. The little plastic ones are just smaller versions of it, and you can put those in there. And I'm gonna throw this liner. I mean this piece on this liner. Cut it. Get you the sign. I'll check out that foot and see exactly what foot that is, so I can get the right foot shell for it. And we'll be good to go, man. Just copy from that. So another thing too is like when you use really good scissors, that line is smooth. So think of it, like if it's jagged, like that one's not too bad, but sometimes I'll see some lines that are like, I mean, it's just all jagged up. And what it does is when you walk a lot and you sweat, when your sweat dries, the end of this thing, being that it's tight on your leg, it does like this on your skin, and you'll get like this ring around your leg. You get that?
Yep.
Yeah, I got it right now. It's in the back of my leg, dude. It's like a freaking blister. Thank God I'm not diabetic, but this was brand new. You want me to slide that one back in this box? Okay, that's cool. Well, then you could throw in this whole box. And then, I don't think you want these or no? Alright. Throw that whole box in there. Took a picture of that, That's trash. This is mine. This is mine. I don't need that no more. Here's your socks, your extra ones. Now, if you do end up, so if you do end up shrinking anymore, but you, like I said, before you gain your weight back, because it's tight on you, that line is tight on your leg, or anything like that happens, just throw, instead of a black on top, throw a red.
Right.
Because right now you're wearing an orange and a black for it to be comfortable for you.
Right.
So, that's good. Get your thing going and you'll be all.
So this actually 2 different sizes.
It's 3 different sizes.
Okay.
So this is a 5. The orange is a 5. They say it down there in a little bitty letters.
Yeah.
This is the thickest one. So you got 2 thick ones, 2 medium size, but this is 3 ply. And then that gray is gonna be a 1 ply.
Okay.
Really, them grays are important for, like, let's say if the socket is fitting tight, but you having just a little bit of pain somewhere in there, that'll, you throw that gray on there and it'll be perfect. Yeah, I think there's another company out here, or was out here or something. They're OPS as well, but they're orthotic prosthetic.
Yeah, that's what I thought y'all would. They're actually right around the corner from me.
Yeah, they're orthotic and prosthetic. It's not solutions. It's I can't remember the name, but they're not we're different. This thing
Where y'all main office at?
Baton Rouge on Florida. Yeah. And then our other office is our New Orleans office is on Belchase Highway.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, our main office is on Florida. In BR. So we did all this stuff. And then take a picture of that foot. Now, because of Christmas being next week and then New Year's,
Yeah.
it might take a little while to come in, but it ain't gonna be like months and months. It's gonna be like, a couple of weeks or something. Takes forever. There we go. And then, like I said, if you ever end up needing more socks, they get dirty or something, let me know. I'll come stop by or have Marcy drop some off.
Man, I'm so glad to get off that thing.
Yeah, oh my. He'll stand by this window. Let's see if I can better serve him.
Oh, you know what you could do? Turn your Wi-Fi off because it might be interacting with mine. So turn yours off, and it should go through. That's what I do.
I'll tell you what.
Yeah, it should go through once you turn it off.
Crazy. It's 2024. They got drones flying everywhere, and we can't even get service inside of our damn house. It's pitiful. No. Come on, man. I didn't press that.
That's crazy. Back in the day, they used to, I guess in the 18th century probably, they used to cellular doctors.
So in the Civil War, let's say you blew your leg off or got your leg cut off in the Civil War, they would leave you there. They didn't have prosthetics. So like in the 1800s, they didn't have none. But and if they did have something, I mean, you weren't walking in it. But if you notice, so people that are like let's say you find a 90-year-old man or something like that lost his leg.
Nowadays.
Long ago, lost his leg. He's got the oldest stuff because once you put somebody in something and they wear that their entire life, and when the technology came in the 90s and everybody swapped over to the new stuff, nobody, like all the old people, they were so used to the old way that they didn't want to try the new stuff because they were used to that. Like you'll see a lot of patients like that. That's why now it's very rare now. But that's why it's good to have somebody on the prosthetic that knew how to do all that. If you get somebody to come in, you can make that. If not, they'd have to go somewhere else. All right, let me see. Components.
That's great.
That's great. It is. Erase all the stuff that you don't need.
Like you said, probably about 10 more years, man, prosthetic gonna be.
Oh, dude, it's coming quick.
There's gonna be so much computerized stuff today.
Well, it's definitely coming quick. I think in the next. But see, the problem is, it's hard to tell because we don't know what these. So they have like supercomputers now that are 1,000 times smarter than this, than anything else. The technology is coming so fast that it's in like, by 2040, 2050, it's going to be so advanced that, I mean, it's hard to wrap your mind around it, because the same thing with like AI. It's hard to, now AI is becoming, people are getting more knowledgeable about AI. Before, it was hard to wrap your brain around what it's possible, AI is possible to do.
Right.
Like right now,
It's capabilities.
yes, you can go on ChatGPT or whatever and say, like if you say, make me a patient chart for Michael, he needs a prosthetic. It'll populate why you need a knee prosthetic. Now it's not going to be accurate because I didn't tell it that, but it'll make a whole chart on why you need a prosthetic. And it'll make up your height, it'll make up your weight, it'll make up how you wash your leg, it'll make up what kind of prosthetic you need.
Damn.
Dude, it's so insane. And you can sign that box. But that's why it's important for some things to stay the way they are. If you need a pen with a stylus, I got one. Oh yeah, you got it.
It's important for something.
Yes, because you could go on there and make up a bunch of BS about you. Like we could go on the computer and make up a bunch of BS about you just to get paid if you didn't need what you need. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
that. So that's why it's important to make sure that, you know, we're all following the rules. You know, because I mean they have companies out there. I mean they're people I'm sure went to jail for it that were, you know, something that you need. You're pretty active. You could use that. You could use the best knee they got out there, microprocessor, plug it in the wall, and you would walk perfectly fine.
Right.
Now you get like an 87-year-old woman that's 110 pounds that can't even pick up that leg and give her some $100,000 prosthetic that she's never going to use, but you can tell insurance that she needs it because of this, that.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it's pretty messed up what they could do. See at home,
I think like wheelchairs. I saw a guy in a new wheelchair where they remade them too. At one time, them old wheelchairs, you couldn't lift yourself up like you standing up. You know, I saw a guy, he got some type of handle on the wheelchairs now.
Mm-hmm.
Where you keep doing this.
Oh, it does like a lazy boy.
Yeah.
It pulls you up like that.
Yeah.
Stand up. Yeah.
And it's
Dude, they got so much crazy stuff. You ever seen on TikTok the dudes that play Xbox with their mouth? They're like paralyzed, and they got this joystick that's in front of their mouth, and they, you know, okay, you know, if you're playing PlayStation or something, you got the joysticks.
Mm-hmm.
They'll move this thing around with their chin, like joystick, and blow and suck and use their tongue to do stuff, and they can play Call of Duty 100%.
God damn, they got damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
But I mean, at least at least that they could do that. Because if you're paralyzed, you can't use anything but your head. But they got, dude, I'm telling you, they got some crazy stuff.
I believe, but that's that look like that can be hard.
Yeah, I don't know. It's so nuts. But then they got another thing too. Is I'm pretty sure it's already out. It's some sunglasses, okay? So you know how they got the sunglasses now, you can take it, it's Ray-Bans, okay?
Yeah.
They got cameras in them, in the Ray-Bans, and you take a picture or a video by touching it, and you, wherever your eyes are looking, that's what they're recording. The glasses are recording.
Yeah.
But then they have some other ones that if you go into a foreign country and somebody's talking to you in Spanish,
Yeah.
English subtitles will pop up.
That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah. So, I mean, I think that's definitely coming too in the future. Also, too, is like telephones. I think, so if you think about it, okay, when in the 80s and 90s, cell phones were this big. They were ginormous, okay? Then in the 90s, it started getting smaller and smaller and smaller. When the Razor was small, the Nokia phones, they were small. Now, we're back to big phones. And I think in the future, the next thing's gonna come out and it's gonna be small again. It's just gonna be like probably just gonna be a little bitty pod that you put in your hand and you touch a button and it's a screen that hologram, whatever, shows up or something like that.
But you gotta think now. Okay, so it looked like they went back there this time for information that we can see visual. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So that means if they go back small, how you think we got information?
I think definitely in my lifetime, I need the news being collapsed. I mean, it's already collapsed. Ain't nobody watches the news no more, really, except for older people, and they get fed a bunch of bullshit. Rather, all your news you got right here. You go on Google, Yahoo,
That's a fact.
Twitter, Facebook, all the news is out there. So that's why it's hard what to believe. Cause see, my mom's like deep in that conspiracy stuff, bad, and it is what it is. You know, she does her own thing or whatever she believes. I don't care, but it's just wild because, you know, when I was a kid, there was, when we go to class and stuff like that, everyone always tells us, don't believe anything you see on TV, you read what you know and the facts, if it's real. So then they get on Facebook and stuff, they see all this BS, the scams and stuff like that, and they're like, oh, well, that's real because I'm reading it on Facebook. And it's like,
right. So don't even be real. Right.
None of it. Well, that's it, my man. Any questions about anything? Oh yeah, I need to take pictures for it. But yeah, so you only got on that 5-ply. It'll work, but I said if you're getting that pain in your back, throw that black one on too, and it should be good. Alright, so out of block, which I knew what style it was. So 27. 27, right? Michael. 2 that should be okay.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for the donation. What y'all are? Orthodontics?
Orthotic prosthetic solutions.
Yeah, I know the name of y'all, but I'm saying y'all are, I guess I should say the professional name that y'all.
So it would be DME services.
DMV service.
Durable medical equipment services.
Yeah, I'm getting my to all my Superfly Entertainment fans, I'm getting my prosthetic out. This one has been bringing me so much injury, so it's about time. It's actually overdue for this thing, so got another one.
What's that?
That's why I couldn't.
I know. I'm trying to see how I can get this food out. Take a look at it.
That's great. They got that hook at the back, huh?
Mm-hmm. That's why.
Yeah. I didn't even know that. That's why I cut it, because I couldn't pull it off.
Buttermilk.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
You should have knew that when you was cutting.
I mean, it's all good.
It still seems like a lot of work.
Huh?
It still seems like a lot of work.
It is. But I think it's because of the duct tape's holding it. But get it off.
You take the tape off.
I don't have any more duct tape.
You need
There we go. but should have a part number. Triggs. Serial number. Oh, a Trias. Okay, cool.
I tell you what, they look pretty nice.
It's pretty crazy.
Man,
What I'm gonna do is whenever I bring you a new one, I'm gonna bring you a new one of these socks too. It's Kevlar. That's what bulletproof vest is made out of.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
That's why it was hard to come up.
Why? That lip in the back? Yeah. So, a butter knife works. I've used the butter knife many times, especially when I'm on vacation at like a condo in Destin or something like that, and I need to take my foot gel off. Like I go in the beach, there's so much sand that'll get in there. So then you take a butter knife and slide it on the side and work your way back and pop it over that little bitty lip. All right, buddy.
Thank you.
Oh, look at right. Trias.
My new baby.
Yes, sir. What I'll do is, which you never know what'll happen.
Keep it?
No, well, I mean, you probably could keep this. I mean, if you want to keep the socket, you definitely can. But I would say take it apart. Take all the pieces off.
Yeah.
All it is an Allen wrench. Just unscrew these four,
Yeah.
and everything's gonna come apart. This lock that's in there is gonna come out, and this whole piece is one piece. Just put it in a Ziploc bag because, I mean, you never know. Like, let's say it's a Friday, and your lock breaks on there or something, right? So then, if you have this extra lock, you just you can put it back for yourself. Now, they say not to let your patients do it, but this is your leg, and if you're in a bind, you're gonna have to do something, right? So, but yeah, I would just save these parts and pieces. All right, should be good to go. Let me see where I gotta go.
What's wrong? I mean, the guy upstairs. I see you made him a lady, huh?
Yeah.
I don't notice him, bro.
Well, sometimes it's
He must be tired.
well, he's new and he's also like in his 50s, so it's just hard to do. Yeah. And especially if you ain't got nobody there pushing you, if you could do everything in a wheelchair, you know, what's the point of using the leg? Because it's hard to learn. I mean, I don't really sugarcoat it for nobody. Like it takes, you know, it's a, you know, but I picture it like, you know, running like a marathon. So, you know, it's difficult to learn how to use it. Then everybody's gonna have their good days. Everybody got their bad days. But when you first start out, you got more bad days than good days. You just gotta get used to wearing it, and then it's probably not what you thought it was gonna be when you put it on, and you just gotta like figure it out. But I like to tell everybody, you know, there's no proper way to walk, because
Right.
at least you doing it, you can learn one way or the other. So
Yeah, I think that probably got something to do with about being up in age.
yeah,
Probably like, you know what's fucking.
exactly.
Not like he's giving up on life, but
It's just a like exactly like what you said. You know, it's an all day thing. You know, it's something you just gotta either figure it out, or you know, people give up. But I mean, you know, sometimes when people first get their leg, they're like, you know, I'm gonna try it, and then they stop, and then a year later or something like that, you know, I'm gonna try it again, and then maybe they'll get it the second time or something. But I can't push them to do it if you don't want to do it. But one thing I won't do is that if they try to get me to go over there and make them do leg and he ain't using it. I'm gonna tell him straight up, like, I'm not gonna make your insurance pay for something if you never gonna use it or sit in the corner. There's no reason for that. Like, I don't know. That's just how I think. I wish someone would do that to me. So
Right.
yeah. All right, buddy. Wow.
No, that feel good.
We're justified by feels good.
Yeah, that feel
All
good.
right. Now
On that one, I'll be like this.
yeah. Well, if you need me to lift it up at all, or you need me to do anything, just let me know. Like I said, you'll probably know in about 2 weeks what we need to do. Okay. All right, buddy. I'll see you later.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. And what I'm gonna do is, not this week, but next week I'll have more. So, give you a call, follow up, and if you need me to come out here, I'll come out. Okay.
All right.
All right, buddy. I'll see you later.
Anyway. Yeah, got my new leg, y'all. This is the old one. Definitely don't want it no more. Adorable, thank you. Thank you for the donation. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. FPE Zip Sip, what up, my boy? Zip Simp, what up, my boy? What up, my boy?